Good evening, everyone. I am Ishita Tambat from TECMPNA. I have been associated with Alila for more than a year now, and I have so many wonderful memories. I am your host for today. I hope you all are safe and healthy. Before we dive into our program, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Also, don't forget to press the bell icon so that you won't miss any such upcoming splendid events. I would start by extending a warm welcome to all the audience who has joined us today. We VITians know what Alila is, but for all the non-VITian audience, I would start by introducing Alila. Alila means surprisingly charming. It is refrained and restrained in style and is enduring. So is every experience that we create with emotions attached to them. Creativity is one such experience. As Einstein says, creativity is intelligence having fun. Creativity is like a muscle that needs to be pulled, pushed, and occasionally pushed past its comfort zone. Curiosity and open mind leads to creativity. Alila covers a broad spectrum of activities like classical music, classical dance, various art forms, and much more. The first event of Alila took place on 15th of January 2019 in Vidalankar Educational Campus. Since then, there is no looking back. We have delivered so many successful events and we will continue to do so. With Alila, we aspire to create those few moments where you will be taken away from your preoccupation of technical existence. So unplug, relax, and dive into the creative world of Alila. As it is rightly said, change is the only constant. The previous semester, we used to conduct events in our college campus, but now everything has changed. And accepting the new normal, we are starting our new journey on this digital platform of YouTube with your support. Binding to our roots, let us first seek blessings from God before starting this event to bestow upon us knowledge, strength, health, and happiness to overcome all the obstacles in our life. I would now like to invite Sanika to recite Saraswati Vandana.
या कुन्देन्दुतुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रामृता या वीणां वरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्कर प्रभुदेवै सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापः.
Thank you, Sanika. That was really soulful. Before we move on, I would like to mention that today we have artists who have joined us from various locations like Mumbai, Navi Mumbai, and Akola. We also have an artist who has joined us from Agra. We are now going to start with our much awaited program. We have overcome all the obstacles and the barriers for you all, and we are going to make it. I would now like to invite Tanvi, who will be introducing all the artists with the self created shairis. Over to you, Tanvi.
Thank you so much, Ishita. Good evening, everyone. I'm Tanvi Jaiswal, your co-host for today. So without any delay, get ready and let's start with the first performance by Saish. He is a fabulous tabla artist. ये संगीत को कुछ इस तरह सजाते हैं, दादा तिरकट करके सबको नचाते हैं. Please welcome Saish Khade.
नमस्कार. नमस्कार. मी साईश खाडे. आज मी तुमच्यासमोर ताल 3 ताल पेश करू इच्छितो. 3 ताल मध्ये काही कायदे, तुकडे आणि चक्रधार पेश करतो. सुरुवात करतो कायद्याने. कायद्याचे असे बोल आहेत की धा तिट धा धा तिट धागे धा गीत धा धा तिट तिट धा धा तिट धागे तुधा गीत धा तिट धा धा तिट धागे तुधा गीत धा धा तिट तिट धा धा तिट धागे धा गीत. आशा आहे तुम्हाला आवडेल. आता काही तुकडे आणि चक्रधार पेश करतो.
Wow, guys, isn't that great? Isn't it? Yes. Now, please welcome our next artist. कोयल जैसी बोली है, मीठी सी थोड़ी है. ये बोलती जरा कम है, लेकिन इनकी आवाज में बहुत दम है. Please welcome Sanika Chavan. She is an amazing singer, and let's see what she is going to present today.
Thank you, Tanvi, for such a beautiful introduction of mine. So, good evening, everyone. I am Sanika Chavan from INFTA second year, and the song I am going to present in front of you today is by album Suno by the singer Lucky Ali. And this song is completely dedicated to the nature of this creator of this beautiful nature. So, let's start. रात चांदनी छाई हुई है, चमक रहा है तारा, ठंडी ठंडी ये पुरवाही, सोचो किसने बनाया हो, तुम ही हो पहले, तुम ही हो आखिर, तुम ही से सारा जहां, तुम ही से माँ बाप, तुम ही से बचपन, तुम ही से समा, पेड़ परिंदे पानी का झरना, तुमसे चमन का महकना, नीले पीले फूलों में भंवरों का है यही गुनगुनाना हो, तुम ही से शबनम, तुम ही से खुशबू, तुम ही से है ये बहार, तुम ही से झोंके मस्त हवा के, तुम ही से फिजा, आ, दोनों जहां का तू है उजाला रब, तूने है हमको पाला, तेरा है अंबर, तेरी है धरती, तेरा है ये जग सारा हो, तुम ही से बादल, तुम ही से सावन, तुम ही से है ये घटा, तुम ही से बिजली, तुम ही से तूफान, तुम ही से खुमार, आ,
Wow, guys, what a lovely performance. She's so sweet. Her voice is incredible. Now, please welcome our next artist. कार्टून डिजाइनिंग कुछ इस तरह कर जाते हैं, रियल पिक्चर्स को भी कार्टून में बदल जाते हैं. इनका उत्साह कुछ इस हद तक है कि डिजाइनिंग करते करते सब कुछ भूल जाते हैं. प्लीज वेलकम आशीष. ही इज सुपर फास्ट पैशनेट स्केच आर्टिस्ट. लेट्स सी व्हाट ही इज गोइंग टू प्रेजेंट टुडे.
Thank you, Tanvi, and thank you, Alila, for having me here. Hello, everybody. My name is Ashish Kamath. I'm from EXTC C department, final year. I'm going to make, for today's Alila, I'm going to make a stylized sketch of Matthew Perry. I hope you like it. Okay, so before I put anything on the paper, I go through the, I sort of hover my pencil over the reference image, so I get an understanding of the shape. Okay, so once I'm done with understanding my reference, I proceed with the step number 1. Draw the simple shapes, and I try to get the proportions right. Once I try to get the simple shapes, I break down the whole image into simple shapes, and I try to get the proportions right. Once I'm done with that, I proceed to the step number 2. I separate the shadows. Separating the shadows gives a kind of completeness in your drawings, even if it is a rough sketch, and it also helps you to give a sense of form in it. I go and do the little bit of detailing too in the eyes, if you can see. I don't try to get it exactly. I don't go into realistic rendering of it. So the next step, I move on to step number 3. To give it a cartoonish look, I make the border of the character with thick lines and do the detail with fine lines. You can see it clearly here. I do the detailing with thick line, detailing with fine lines and border with thick lines. Step number 4, color. Color isn't much complicated. I simply just put light colors or base colors in the non-shadow area and use a slightly darker color on the shadow regions. I use a lighter color than the base color to give a highlight so that it looks a finished sketch. So that's how I convert a real picture into stylized version. I would like to share some tips that have helped me to learn to draw. I would like to share it here. The tip number 1 that helped me is maintaining a sketchbook. Sketchbooks helps me to collect my ideas and organize my work, so I don't get lost in my ideas. I don't wander off from my ideas. I have a sense that once you started some work, you have to complete that work. So I don't get lost in it. So I maintain a sketchbook. Whenever I have a new idea, I just make a rough sketch of it or a rough diagram of it. Second tip I use is a draw from life. Drawing from life helps me understand the form and understand the human figure itself. It helps me copy the actions. It gives me a lot of understanding while drawing human figures, and it has helped me a lot while drawing. So here's an example here. I have this picture. If I were to see someone in front of me, I would just simply just go over the shape. I wouldn't go into too much details. I would detail it later on. I would just simply go over the shapes and the form of the drawing, the flow of the drawing. So that I get a sense of how the human body is or the human body works in real life. Tip number 3 that has helped me is using a reference. Just like drawing from life, I use a reference. Use a reference while drawing. Using a reference helps me take decisions of where to put the line. Without a reference, you are like to blind where to put the line. So you are like hasty while drawing. So once you have a reference, you have a slight idea of where your lines will be and how the shadows and light work on an object when object or light falls on it. So that's why I use a reference. Using a reference is not cheating. You can use it. All the artists do use reference. So these are some of my artworks. I use the same techniques and the same tips that has helped me to draw this. I've used digital medium here. You can totally do this on paper too. Uh, Here is another work. This is a doodle of mine. You can totally do this on paper too. You don't need a digital medium. Here is some of my sketchbook studies. I just roughly sketch some human figures here, some facial expressions, and some again. So I tried to develop a original character here. So this is how I drew my work. This is how I do art. So these are some of my examples I've used. I use the same techniques to do these artworks. So you can also make such cool artworks. See you in the next Alila.
Wow, guys, he is so fast and accurate. What do you think? Please comment below. Now, I'm going to share a story. कहानी को कुछ इस तरह सुनाती हूँ, दिल की बात को जुबा पर लाती हूँ. जरा गौर फरमाइएगा. कहानी को कुछ इस तरह सुनाती हूँ, दिल की बात को जुबा पर लाती हूँ. एक बार सुन के तो देखिए. सवाल अपने लाती हूँ, मगर जवाब सबके देके जाती हूँ. ये कहानी है एक प्रोफेसर और उनके स्टूडेंट की. एक दिन एक प्रोफेसर एक पानी से भरा ग्लास लेके क्लास में पहुंचे। उन्होंने वो ग्लास उठाकर सारे स्टूडेंट्स को दिखाया और पूछा, आपके हिसाब से इस ग्लास का वजन कितना होगा? 50 ग्राम, 100 ग्राम, 150 ग्राम छात्रों का उत्तर आया। अब इस पर प्रोफेसर बोले, जब तक मैंने इसका वजन नहीं नापा तब तक तुम इसका वजन कैसे बता सकते हो? मगर मेरा सवाल ये नहीं है। मेरा सवाल ये है, यदि इस पानी से भरे ग्लास को मैं इसी तरह पकड़े रहूं कुछ देर तक तो क्या होगा? अब इस पर छात्र बोला, कुछ नहीं सर। प्रोफेसर बोले, अच्छा ये बताओ, अगर मैं इस ग्लास को इसी तरह 1 घंटे तक पकड़े रहूं तो क्या होगा? एक छात्र उठा, बोला, सर ज्यादा कुछ नहीं, आपके हाथ में दर्द होगा। अब प्रोफेसर बोले, अच्छा ये बताओ, अगर मैं इसी पानी से भरे ग्लास को पूरे दिन तक इसी तरह उठा के रखूं तो क्या होगा? अब सब लोग शांति फैल गई थी। अब एक स्टूडेंट उठा, बोला, सर आपकी मांसपेशी में तनाव आ जाएगा, आप हो सकता है हॉस्पिटलाइज हो जाएं या हो सकता है आप पैरालाइज हो जाएं। इस पर सारी क्लास हंसने लगी। फिर प्रोफेसर बोले, तुम सही हो। अच्छा मगर ये बताओ मुझे, क्या इस दौरान इस ग्लास का वजन बदला? उत्तर आया, नहीं। अब इस पर प्रोफेसर बोले, जब ग्लास का वजन बदला नहीं तो मेरी मांसपेशी में तनाव कैसे आया? सारे स्टूडेंट अचरज में पड़ गए। उन्होंने बोला, अच्छा ये बताओ, अब इस ग्लास के पकड़ा हुआ हूं जो मैं, अब इसके दर्द से राहत पाने के लिए मैं क्या करूं? एक स्टूडेंट उठा, बोला, सर इसे नीचे रख दीजिए। प्रोफेसर बोले, बिल्कुल सही। उन्होंने समझाया, हमारी जिंदगी भी कुछ इसी तरह है। हमारी लाइफ में जो भी समस्याएं आती हैं, अगर कुछ देर तक हमारे दिमाग में है तो सबको सही लगता है। अगर वो इसी तरह 1 घंटे 2 घंटे तक रहेंगी ना तो थोड़ा कष्ट तो थोड़ा दर्द होता है। और यही समस्याएं अगर कुछ और देर तक रही ना तो हो सकता है आपका दिमाग पैरालाइज हो जाए, आपको हॉस्पिटल जाना पड़े। इसीलिए हमें समस्याओं के बारे में सोचना जरूरी है, मगर उससे भी ज्यादा जरूरी ये है कि दिन के अंत में जब आप सोने जाएं तो सारी समस्याओं को अपने दिमाग से निकाल दें, ताकि आप सुबह सुबह स्ट्रेस फ्री उठें और तरोताजगी के साथ अपना दिन की शुरुआत करें। इससे आपका माइंड बिल्कुल फ्रेश रहेगा। अब इस कहानी से हमें ये सीखने को मिलता है कि यार प्रॉब्लम सबकी लाइफ में आती है और इन दिक्कतों का आना जाना लगा रहता है, लेकिन सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट ये है कि हमें हर परिस्थिति में खुश रहना चाहिए। और इसी खुशी को बरकरार करने आ रही है सानिका एक खूबसूरत से सॉन्ग के साथ। सो प्लीज वेलकम सानिका विद अ ब्यूटीफुल वॉइस।
Okay, so the next song I'm going to present in front of you is from one of the biggest legends in the music industry, D. Kishore Kumarji. So let's start. Hey, ये शाम मस्तानी मदहोश किए जाए, मुझे डोर कोई खींचे तेरी ओर लिए जाए। ये शाम मस्तानी मदहोश किए जाए, मुझे डोर कोई खींचे तेरी ओर लिए जाए। दूर रहती है तू, मेरे पास आती नहीं, होठों पे तेरे कभी प्यास आती नहीं। ऐसा लगे जैसे कि तू हंस के मदहोश किए जाए मुझे डोर कोई खींचे तेरी ओर लिए जाए। बात जब मैं करूं मुझे रोक देती है क्यों तेरी मीठी नजर मुझे टोक देती है क्यों तेरी हया तेरी शर्म तेरी कसम मेरे होठ सिए जाए शाम मस्तानी मदहोश किए जाए मुझे डोर कोई खींचे तेरी ओर लिए जाए। एक रूठी हुई तकदीर जैसे कोई खामोश ऐसे है तू तस्वीर जैसे कोई तेरी नजर बन के जुबान लेकिन तेरे पैगाम दिए जाए शाम मस्तानी मदहोश किए जाए मुझे डोर कोई खींचे तेरी ओर लिए जाए ये शाम मस्तानी मदहोश किए जाए मुझे डोर कोई खींचे तेरी ओर लिए जाए। Thank you.
Wonderful voice, Sanika. Now, we are concluding this event by our last performance by Sahil and Kaustubh. जैसे कृष्ण की बांसुरी का दीवाना है पूरा संसार, आ रहे हैं कौस्तुभ एक खूबसूरत धुन के साथ पाने अब सबका प्यार। होगी ये जुगलबंदी बहुत ही मजेदार, क्योंकि दूसरी ओर है साहिल जो लेकर आए हैं तबला, करने ये शाम शानदार। Please welcome Sahil and Kaustubh. Sahil is so good at tabla and he is pursuing tabla since 9 years, and he also achieved Visharda degree. Whereas on the other side we have Kaustubh, who is playing flute for more than 5 years. Also, he has performed in various cities like Vashi, Mumbai, etc. Please welcome both of them.
नमस्कार, मैं कौस्तुभ तो आपके सामने
नमस्कार, मैं साहिल मानकर आज कौस्तुभ की सुरीली बांसुरी का साथ देने का प्रयास करूंगा।
Even though there was a bit network issue, but still they are amazing. Now, I would like to invite Ishita to conclude this event. Over to you, Ishita.
As all good things come to an end, we are also near the end of our event. First of all, I would like to thank our director, sir, for giving us this platform to showcase our talents and providing us with support and motivation. I would like to thank Suvarna ma'am and Harshali ma'am for giving us this opportunity and Ashish sir for guiding us regarding the technicalities of YouTube. I would like to thank all the artists and the audience who joined us today We are highly pleased by your presence. Finally, I would like to extend my thanks to the entire team of Alila who has put a lot of behind the scene efforts. We tried our best to make this event as wonderful as possible. Also, if you have enjoyed, please don't forget to like this video as it will encourage all the artists to deliver more such splendid performances in future. Even though we are separated by distance, we will stay connected with more such upcoming events. With this, I would conclude today's Symphonious Twilight. Once again, thank you all for being a part of this lovely event. I am now taking your leave. Stay safe, stay healthy, good night, and thank you.